This is how I made the hexagonal spleef platforms. I start with a base size of 128 by 128, as you can see here. Choose an appropriate texture. Shift B to use the block tool. Down here in block I choose cylinder, change the number of sides to 6, and then drag out a cylinder. Press return, and there's our shape. I have checked it previously, and as you can see it tessellates nicely. It's rare that I actually get to use that word correctly. Press escape to get out of brush prefab mode and select the shape. Control E to center it on the 2D grid view. Control Shift E to center it on the 3D grid view. Now what we need to do is provide the bevels. It's got a thickness of 64. Let's press Control H to hide everything but it. Now what I need to do is put the grid size down to an appropriate size. I think that's probably good. 8. Select the shape, press Shift and V to enter vertex editing mode. Then I oh yes, I need to split it, so sorry. Get out of vertex editing mode, go into the splitting tool, which is Shift X, and then make some splits at the top and bottom. So when I've done that, press Shift X to toggle so that I can split the whole shape without trimming anything off. And that's it. So the whole group now is composed of 3 different blocks. So Shift V to enter the vertex editing tool again. I'll just do Shift V to get rid of the yellow blocks. Then I'll select the top row of vertices. Then I press Alt E, which is the vertices scale option. I'll try 0.8. That's too long. I'll do 0.85. That's pretty good, but looking at the 2D view in the bottom right and on the left there, the lines do not look exactly 45 degrees, so I'll keep adding positions after the 8. Looks better. 855 seems alright to me. It looks like it's not going to be perfect, so I'll do 857. That'll do. So press return, and I'll do the same with these bottom ones as well. Alt and E. Oh. And I said 0.857, didn't I? Okay. Press escape. And there's our shape. Simples. And then press U to unhide everything. You can see here that I've textured it slightly. What I did was I made the top a darker shade, reflectivity 30. The reason for that is because when you're looking at a grid of them, you can't see it here, but the edges then stick out a bit more because they're slightly lighter. And then I gave this the sides this material, this darker, more noisy material, because when you start getting rid of the spleef platforms, it's more noticeable then that there is a hole, because the texture is darker, so it provides a contrast against the backdrop, and also the increased detail of the texture, because it's got these grid lines on. It also provides a contrast against the other blocks and the surface of the block, which is a simple surface. So not only are you using light or shades to provide contrast, you're also providing contrast using density of detailing. It works quite well in game, as you may agree. So I'll just right click these items here. You can see that the texture doesn't quite line up, so what I will do is select each face individually by holding Control down, and I'll try aligning it to top. Boop. Seems alright. Yeah, cool. So that's that really, and then I can just turn it into a proper prop as I would normally. Proper model with all my values.